Hi everyone, Raphael from Living Energy Pilates and Rehabilitation here. This is the first of our at-home series of videos. It's a basic Pilates warm-up. It's really aimed at people who are still fairly new to Pilates and just making sure that they're warming up properly before they go into sort of the more difficult parts of their workout. I'll just go through it and you can follow along. I'll try and explain a few things as I go, but I'll try not to also break the rhythm of what we're doing too much, so we can just proceed. Firstly, we want to start with our core activation. So core activation and breathing. We breathe in while we're relaxed. Breathe out, engage pelvic floor to pull up and lower tummy to pull it in. Breathing in again. Breathing out, pelvic floor, lower tummy. We'll just do one more. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Now we want to build on that core activation and include some pelvic tilts. So on the breath out, tilting your pelvis, so your tailbone's tipping up, your lower tummy pulling in, lower back flattening to the floor. Breathing in, releasing back to neutral. Breathing out, tilting the pelvis. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And then we're going to progress onto our pelvic curl. So we start the same, breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core, tilting your pelvis, rolling the tailbone up. We're trying to peel up from the hips. Take a breath in at the top. Breathing out, melting down through the spine, starting from the shoulders, working way back down progressively along the spine. Breath in at the bottom. Breath out, tilting and rolling up. Breathing in. Breathing out. I'm sort of exaggerating the breathing. You can make it a little bit more relaxed. Rolling up. Take a breath in at the top. Rolling down on the breath out. So when we're rolling up, we're really trying to articulate from the tailbone up along each segment of the spine. When we get to the top, we start from the other end. We start from sort of between the shoulder blades, work our way down along the spine, gradually through the lower back, and then finally back to the hips. We'll do one more. Breathing out, tilting, rolling up, breathing in, breathing out. Good. Now we'll progress on to what we call a chest lift, or it's basically an abdominal curl. So hands are behind the head. You start off lying down, just nice and relaxed. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you want to engage your core. So you want to think activating pelvic floor, lower tummy, curling forward slowly, just curling up to here, where your shoulder blades are a little bit lifted off the mat, and then rolling back down. Okay, we'll do a few of these. So breathing out, engage your core, curling forwards, holding for maybe a second or two, breathing in to release. Breathing out. Breathing in. So you're curling the upper part of the spine with these little movements. Warming up those abdominals a little bit more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. I always like to hold it at the top for about 2 seconds. Breathing out. Breathing in. We'll do one more. Breathing out. Breathing in. Now the next exercise we call toe taps. It's more about maintaining a neutral spine. So engaging your core, so think of tightening your abdominals a little, bring one knee up into the air, Now we want to bring the second one up without losing our neutral spine. So in other words, we don't want to arch the back, nor do we want to flatten particularly. We just stay nice and steady. But from here, as we breathe out, we'll tighten those core muscles a little. Lower one foot, just tap it lightly on the floor, and then back up. We alternate legs, breathing out as you lower, breathing in to bring it back. Breathing out, breathing in. We'll do a few each side. Just really focusing on what's happening down through that lower back and making sure that your tummy is tightening, so you're engaging those deep abdominals and you're staying in a nice neutral position through your lower back. We'll do 2 more each leg. Generally, we try and coordinate the breathing, so it's breath out to lower, breath in, back up. We'll do 1 more each side. Breath out, breath in, last one, breath in. Alright, well done. So now the next one we're going to do is a side plank. So we pretty much always do some form of side plank. This is one of the more basic versions. So knees bent, knees are stacked up on top of each other. We're going to lift the hips up a little and just hold. I want to hold for maybe 20-30 seconds. So just breathe in and out while you maintain that. Make sure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. You're in a nice straight line from knees to shoulders. We just hold and breathe. It's probably a good 20 seconds, so bring it down. Alright, we'll swap sides. Knees are stacked, elbow under the shoulder, lifting up, holding that position. And coming back down. So then we want to do also warm up our extension movement, so warming up the back muscles in other words. So from here, we just have the arms by the side. Now the most basic version of this is we just roll the shoulders back, lift the head, neck and chest slightly and just hold this set position where your shoulders are pulled back and down. The lower body's relaxed, so I'm not engaging the lower body, just holding that upper body. And then release it down. You can turn your head to the side as you release down. Okay, roll the shoulders back, just hold, not very high. Really focusing on this upper sort of back area, engaging those muscles. I like to turn my hands out as well. It just helps to engage the shoulders a little bit more. And then release it down. And again, just hold. Usually hold for that 5 to 10 seconds. Always working on endurance because all our core muscles are really important ones. Our endurance muscles, so we want to strengthen them in the way they're meant to work, which is longer, slower contractions. Release down. Just do 2 more. Roll the shoulders back. Keeping the back of the neck long. You notice I'm not looking forwards. Don't want to jam the back of the neck. We want to keep the back of the neck straight or reasonably straight. Just one last one. And release down. All right, well done everyone. You're now ready for your workout.